Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 12. 11 MT. Stop.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 551.
To throw is Fields. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Fields escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left.
Angel. Go.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Touchdown! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. still our leader.
Josh Allen charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
11 MT take. 11 MT take.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Gotta go.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 on a Giants touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. Well, they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, Spike. Sit high.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Inside the 20. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Giants. Travis Etienne. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. You talk about this Giant defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle to Smith. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, and it appears to be Devontae Smith who's having some problems here. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Well, this defense for the Giants, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Fisher. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion left. A 2nd down carry for Ferguson. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
It's definitely tough to get saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 7.
12.
Here's Burrow. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Powering his way forward. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could.
Point after, right down the middle. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
11
They are looking to
11.
make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They will throw on first down with Burrow. This ball down the field for Pitts. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go, son.
Olave over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move. Nice run. Winds up getting about 6.
Consecutive positive runs from him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Here we go, son.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4.
Up, let's go. March right. All right.
Fields now to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
11, 11, 11. Flow. 11 MT. Stop.
Robinson on a give right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Here we go.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
On 1, ready?
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down.
11. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. The crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And his kick here is good. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing the... Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Still on his feet. Off to the races, Travis Etienne. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Travis Etienne with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. On the return is Ferguson, taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Burrow on play action. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
11. They gotta go. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
11.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Here we go. Good. Yep. Go.
Fields on 1st down. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 23-yard line.
Hey, Karen. 11. Hey, Karen.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Up.
Here's Fields. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now Fields going to move them around.
Hey, Monday.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Falcons 10.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard. Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
On 1, ready?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Robinson up the middle. They find some open field here. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12.
First down, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Ferguson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
11, 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Now Burrow. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
On first down, it's Fields. Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You got a mini base. Right?
Again, Fields. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Giants extend their lead yet again. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Taken right around the 44. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Angel. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. ETN up the middle. Able to avoid him at the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 551. Hey, can. Hey, can. Hey, 551. Delta. EQ. West right, sit. Go.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Fields going to change things up here.
No muss, no muss.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Touchdown, Giants! From 8 yards out. And the Giants are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Extra point attempt to come here.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Giants 62, Falcons 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
On 2, ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception.
It's Deonte Banks with it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Don't jump.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a toss right side. HM with it.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Burrow. No, and that is incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their played to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
On third down, Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 47-yard line.
11, Thomas.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On third down, Robinson. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a fourth down.
I'm fine, ready?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Eleven, 12, 12, 12. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. We're good. Good night.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 41-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Fields now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Here we go.
Now it's second and 10. Fields.
Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there is a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
That as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season.